just need to feed on blood. Your dragon blood. Thank you.
And here we go! Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AVStoryteller and this is my Let's Play Skyrim, where I am currently focusing on the Dawnguard DLC. Now, you rejoin Raimyr within Fort Dawnguard. We have returned here successfully from the Solcairn, battered, bruised and bloodied, but successful. We have retrieved the Elderscroll, the Blood Elderscroll from Serana's mother Valerica, and defeated the dragon Dunmer, who has promised us his allegiance. Now, we came back, we healed up, we rested, and we have done a hell of a lot of crafting. I'm joined as always by my steadfast companion Indigo, Zora and Serana, and as you can see, we have been making some big changes. Now, it hasn't been easy, and let me tell you, it has taken me about 2.5–3 days in the preparation of this episode, finding the armor that I wanted to change them into, crafting it, and doing all that setup I wanted to make that introduction just perfect. It was a lot of hard work, but I really enjoyed it. And here we are now. Oh, remember how I was saying how now in Dawnguard, in the Fort Dawnguard, we have the forge, the alchemy table, and all the crafting equipment that would make it such a great reason to come to Fort Dawnguard? Me and my big mouth. Because I discovered that whenever I use the forge at Fort Dawnguard, my game crashes. Yeah, I tried that a number of times to try and figure out what was going on. I uninstalled all the armor I had installed, thinking it might be that, and eventually I've just resigned myself to the fact that no, it's just that forge. While I was having the forge problem, I was actually going over to Riverwood and Whiterun and trying all their forges. Perfectly fine, everything was happy. Came back here, started to try and craft the same things, crash to desktop. Thank you very much, thanks for playing. So I can use the other equipment, but I can't use the forge. That put a bit of a damper on my plans. One of the many trials and tribulations, but here we are, successful, all set up, and we are ready to head off on our mission. Now, speaking of the mission, let's just check them out. Unseen visions. After discovering that Dexion has become blind, I've had to secure alternative means to decipher the Elderscroll and locate Uriel's bow. So basically what we have to do is find a moss priest knife so we can carve down the bark of a, I'm assuming is a sacred tree, to gather all these moss that would help me gain a vision while reading the Elderscroll and hopefully in the process not go blind. That is quite a distance away. It's actually over by Falkreach. I'll just show this on the map, because that wasn't doing it automatically there. There you go. Head over to there. Along the way I thought we could do the next part of the main mission that Delphine gave us. Now that mission was a cornered rat, where we have to speak to Brynjol. The Thalmor are just as puzzled as we are about why dragons are returning. I learned that they are looking for a blade named Esbern, who Delphine says is an expert on ancient dragon lore, so we need to find him before the Thalmor do. And he, well, Brynjol, is somewhere in Riften, and I can't locate him because I've got so many other map markers down there, but believe me, he is there. So I think what we're going to do here, Indigo, Serana, Zora, head off to the carriage, get to Riften, speak to Bunyol, and then head off and grab that knife. And hopefully locate this bow before your father. Okay, I hope you got everything, because we're moving out. Or are we? Because I remember them actually mentioning, Gunmar mentioned that I should speak to Ishram, actually. So let's have a quick word with him and find out what the great stoic one wants. Now if I was Ishram, where would I be? Is he going to appear on the local map, I wonder? I'm sure we'll find him soon enough. Oh, here's something I discovered while I was crafting at Whiterun, because I couldn't craft here because it was crashing all the time. I can ask Savannah to wait. And she actually waits. So now...
What now?
I would like you to come with me.
Whenever you're ready.
It's a miracle. It's an absolute living miracle. Right. Would he be in the kitchen, I wonder? Speak of the devil?
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
Right.
Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is for the weak.
That was really funny. In between episodes, I had a quick word with him, and he said that line as he was getting in bed. I laughed so much. Anyway, Gunmar said you might have something I could help you with. What can I do? What can I do to help?
The Jarl's in danger. A vampire plays as a visiting advisor to the court. Destroy it before it's able to complete its foul business. But be warned. The Jarl's guards are unaware of the threat, and will treat violence against this advisor as a crime. Convince the Jarl of the threat, and he'll let you destroy the creature. If not, then do your best not to get caught. Quickly now. The longer you delay, the more danger the Jarl is in.
Okay, right.
Watch your back.
The best laid plans of mice and men, as they say. Okay, so... Scrub whatever I just said. Ishram has sent me to Markarth. Markarth! To warn Igmund of a vampire masquerading as a visiting advisor to his court and destroy the beast. If I fail to secure Igmund's permission first, the guards will consider it a murder. Okay, stop your grinning and drop your linen. Let's head off. This is the first time I've ever been to Markarth, so this is all brand new to Raimyr. Indigo, do you know anything about this place?
What is on your mind?
Any thoughts?
I think I can hear whirring and clicking deep underground.
That's very interesting. I wonder what that can be.
All set?
Rocks and valley, crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and fanatics dwell.
Okay, I'll take that under advisement. Have a quick check of the mission. Local map. I guess he'll just be inside the capital. Were those banners new? I don't remember it being there in my last playthrough. Markarth discovered.
A bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh,
Hello.
this pendant would
The
look
reach
lovely on my
belongs to the
sister.
Force.
He's just killed that woman!
Come here.
I cannot best you.
Get to the lords!
I
We'll handle things from here.
people.
Everyone stay back.
Their address.
The Markarth city guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
It's so
No
bright out
Forsworn.
here. I don't know how you stand it.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
That man shouted something about the Forsworn.
I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it.
Your eyes are really red.
All right then.
Have you been on the schooner?
We'll handle things from here. Move
Where did that
along.
woman's body go? It's just vanished. Right. Let's see if I can remember the way to the capitals.
Markarth. I heard there was a chef who cooks with alchemy. I've always wanted to try a pheasant roast that also cured my sniffles.
That's very interesting. Meal? Maybe you can do something with sweet rolls. Inigo.
This town is a marvel. It seems to have been designed by a suicidal madman, though. Watch your step on the higher levels.
Fair enough. Any other thoughts?
It would not surprise me if one day Markarth's human population just disappeared. Its residents wiped out by an army of grumpy machines.
Grumpy machines.
Okay, let us get back to it.
No, if I was the palace,
Did you see that madman?
would I be up here?
A Forsworn agent. Here in the city.
Understone Keep. I'm not sure if that's a palace. It's got fancy banners. So I was just looking at the water fountain there and the whole huge waterfall. I'm going, yeah, I'll drink from the water fountain actually. Thank you very much. This looks like it could be the place.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
Locals are not happy. We need to find out what that's all about. I'm here to see,
You here to
the
see
Jarl.
the Jarl?
Yes.
No sudden moves, understand?
Okay. No forward rolls, Indigo. Right. Let's have a word with Jarl Igmund.
Is someone there?
Oh, Salmor!
All you've got?
Will this go badly down at court?
You are but a dog, and I am your master.
And the city guard seemed perfectly okay with that. Let's see. Oh, could be the same problem I had at the Thalmor embassy. I've done something to really annoy the Thalmor. Can't think what. He fell down those stairs onto a sword several times. Yeah, I think he fell for it. I'm here to see the Jarl.
Old Dwarven city underneath the keep.
My Jarl,
The
we need to
Schuenzell.
discuss the force.
Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
Okay. That'll be the...
Not that simple.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth?
Forsworn here in the city.
Yeah. Not really a huge dragon hero here at the moment. Too busy trying to deal with a vampire threat. I'm a traveller. I have questions.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne.
That was easy.
But watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
Okay, let's put my best face on. Hi, we're here to talk about vampires.
You speak to Igmund, son of Hroldan, Jarl of Markarth.
Should I cut straight to the chase? Ah, actually, there was an attack in the marketplace. Let's keep things a bit local.
My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control.
I don't think actually Raimyr has met any Forsworn yet. So I'm gonna play it as if he hasn't. My Jarl, the dragons have returned to Skyrim.
Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from dragon's fire here.
And has the war been... Should I start at the top? Yeah. Has the war been hard on Markarth, my lord?
It all started here. This rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started.
No, you kind of set yourself up for a fall there. Okay. So you're the Jarl. I'm looking for work. No, I think it's time to talk about the vampire threat. You're in danger. A vampire has infiltrated your court.
That's quite a bold claim. I'd need proof before I could possibly accept it.
Find evidence linked to the vampire. Okay. I'm looking for work.
Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times.
Oh, you just
Let's
doubled
see
my
if
price.
you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them.
It will be done.
We will see.
Yeah. Tell me more about these fire-resistant houses you've got. I'd like to purchase a home.
I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there.
Okay, and why did you arrest the Nord militia?
The White Gold Concordant. Our treaty with the elves after the Great War forbids free worship of Talos.
And yet you promised them that they could.
That's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back.
You think?
But at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out.
The Thalmor
so when they did find
war
out,
machine wouldn't find out.
It was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear. And now, Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for.
That was I'm not telling them this, but that was a bit short-sighted. You think the Thalmor wouldn't notice an entire city worshipping Talos? Yeah, that kind of thing is easily overlooked. Yeah, absolutely. Let's find
I want
this
no mercy
evidence.
for those Forsworn. Understand?
Let's check the mission. Jarl's Justice. Okay. Find evidence linked to the vampire. Guess we might need to hang around and see if we can find this vampire masquerading as a visiting advisor. Let's see if we can find someone looking a bit suspicious. Long in the fang, pale of the skin, red over the eyes. Big pile of ash. Oh, we've already done it. He's dead. Or maybe
You're
not.
that one from the college. Heard about you.
How am I supposed to find evidence? If I am to destroy the beast, if I fail to secure Igmund's permission first, the guards will consider it murder. Okay, I think I basically just need to do a sweep of the city. And I'll start with the court first. See if I can find this vampire. Daughter of Nibbin. I'm not sure I've got this one. I do not. Excellent. Bravo. That takes me back. Hello, have you ever seen a vampire vamp?
Travel southeast and you'll find an orc stronghold. But up around the old Dushnikh or Kalkum mine.
That's an excellent point, actually. Durak mentioned Dushnikh Yal as a possible place where we can gain orc support for the Dawnguard. While we're over here, I think I might pop in there. After we've saved the Jarl's life, obviously.
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner.
Here's that chef. Let's
Have you
a
come
quick
to
word.
taste my potions and ingredients?
Oh, you're the
You
chef.
should talk to Anton if you need anything. He's the master chef.
Ah, another adventurer. You must be here seeking to sample my culinary potions. They are known throughout Tamriel as the first potions capable of healing the body while delighting the palate.
Do you have a sweet roll of health restoration? That'd be awesome. Sounds amazing. I'll take 20.
Unfortunately, they are still in the testing phase, and I cannot be bothered to test them any longer. If you are ever in High Rock, however, ask for the potions made by Myrisi'l. And when you drink, you will discover a flavor so divine, you will slice off your own fingers to justify another taste.
I will. If I retrieve the ingredients, could you make a fresh batch?
The recipe's at my shop in High Rock, I'm afraid. Although the truth is, I can't be bothered with the practice any longer.
Well, that's not very good.
You see, I have already moved on to the next frontier. Cooking with magic.
I'd like to know more about cooking with magic.
I am experimenting with magic as a culinary tool. I had begun with restoration in an attempt to remove the unwanted side effects from my earlier work. I have abandoned that practice to focus on the effects of illusion magic and how it can influence one's sense of taste. You see, every person has a different palate, and this means a different experience regardless of whether one eats the same food. Sating one's palate is not just a product of how a meal tastes, but how the mind perceives an object's flavor.
I think Indigo is salivating a bit there at the idea of magical sweet rolls. This gentleman, in case you're not aware, is a character from Interesting NPCs, 3D NPCs, which is the same mod that introduces Oliver Fairchild, which is why she mentioned him, because they're all part of the same mod. Can you give me an example?
Well, my latest dish combines the alchemical properties of creep clusters and giant toe as additives in foods heavy with starch. The result is a lighter, fluffier bread and potatoes that melt in your mouth. The dilemma is getting patrons to try something cooked with the toenail clippings of one of those primitive ogres.
Yeah, I can imagine.
If a courage spell could be activated by the aroma of a dish, it could deflect any fears rooted in perception.
I've been eating ingredients to find out their first effect Well, since before you were born. I agree. Some people are afraid to try new things. That's where magic comes in.
And once they taste the dish, it will be magic enough. The mystery gone, they will lick the plate clean.
Honestly, I don't see why you so go put down, put down, put down. Disgusting. Honestly, I don't see why you need to tell people what's in it.
Then how will anyone know of my genius? They will think me a simple cook. The very thought pains me deeply.
Fair enough. Yeah, you don't look like an alchemist or a mage.
Nor do I look like a cook, for I'm far too handsome to be any of the three. But you are right. I do not have the training in this field.
Then how do you cook with magic?
My assistant, Miley Hawking, handles such matters. She is also a writer and publishes my various recipes and culinary musings. I regret she was unable to accompany me on this trip, as one of my dishes had some unwanted consequences which I do not wish to speak of.
Oh, I've missed the text there.
I regret she was unable to accompany me on this trip, as one of my dishes had some unwanted consequences which I do not wish to speak of.
Seem to have a doubled audio line there.
Just say, I will not cast aspersions on her husband if he leaves her for another woman. Or something that at least resembles one. It is not my fault, mind you. Miley is quite devoted to my cause, and at times she will sample things that are purely experimental in nature.
You poisoned her. Sacre. Okay, that's all the questions I have.
Then, if you'll excuse me, I must work on my next recipe. It involves conjured ingredients which enhance a dish as it is being cooked, but can damage flavor if left in the final meal. It is merely a theory, mind you. I will need to speak with Miley to learn if that is even feasible.
And I will have a quick word with Laura just to see if she's got anything more to say on the matter.
Yes?
Which she does not.
Right behind you.
We're not getting very far.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
Speak to
Need
the
something?
chef. Anton Vervain.
Before you say anything, no, I am not from the Reach.
You're not from the Reach?
No, I'm a Breton from High Rock, and I refuse to be mistaken for a filthy native. I don't care if we share the same ancestors. These people are savages. Half of them are forsworn barbarians. And have you seen what they eat? What have I done for the gods to take me so far from my beloved Daggerfall?
Ah, so you're from Daggerfall then?
Yes, the finest court in all of High Rock. You think politics here or something? Well, we Bretons invented politics. That is where I learned to cook, and where I belong. Not here with all these dogs.
Let's have a quick look, see what you have for sale.
Take a look.
Do you have some magnificent sweet rolls? You have one. Excellent. Why not? A very hungry cat. Would be very grateful for that.
All right then.
Need something?
Let us trade.
You want me to lighten your load?
Oh, you can have two. I'm feeling generous.
Okay then.
You need a safety rail on there. Okay, let's head up here.
Halt! The Dunmer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission.
Alright, okay. Who's the court wizard?
Galsimo. He's the Jarl's magical advisor, but he spends most of his time studying the ruins. If you want in, Galsimo has to give his say-so. He's usually in front of Nishuan Cell, just down the tunnel.
Okay, let's head that way. This vampire is going to be in the court, isn't he? We should check this out thoroughly first. It's going to be around. He has to be around here somewhere. Oh, hello.
I'm the Jarl's personal blacksmith, but that doesn't mean I can't sell you a few pieces for a fair price.
Okay, here's a new one. I'm thinking of buying some armor. Any recommendations?
Depends on what you need. A light armor is good for travel, less to carry. A heavy armor weighs you down, but no true warrior goes without it. If you want some heavy armor, I might have a deal we could work out. I need a dangerous heart. Jarl wants me to cool his new sword in blood. You get me a heart, I get you some armor. Interested?
I won't wear it, but I might sell it. Deal.
Good hunting. Alright then.
Do I have a Daedra heart? I do not. Quite surprised by that actually. I thought I would have.
The Empire has always been good to the orcs, but this war of theirs is none of my concern.
Anything
the
for sale?
finest weapons and armor.
Let's have a quick look. Okay. We'll keep our eyes open for Daedra's heart. It wasn't you, was it?
Companion.
Hail, companion to you. Here, doggy. Who's a clever boy? Find me a vampire. Find me a vampire.
Jarls make such silly demands of their blacksmith. Why not force it with a dragon fire while he's at it?
It's a good point. Well made. Hello. Are you visiting and advising by any chance?
Aye.
Are you a vampire?
What do you want, little elf?
This door seems to be locked.
I will attack on sight.
Yeah, you do that. My friend doesn't like you.
Don't go setting the place on fire. Okay?
I don't like you either.
You're mine.
Job done. Undead up to level 30. Thank you very much. 1000. Thank you very much indeed. 60% faster. Fantastic. Orders, and I'll take that vampire dust. Thank you. Let's check out those orders. Sojourn a while in Markarth. Infiltrate the court of Igmund. If you can, gently guide the Jarl towards our best interests. If that proves impossible, invite him or a member of his court into the family. It's far easier to direct those sharing the bloodthirst towards our shared interests. Fantastic. Well done, people. Another Jarl saved. Now, I'm thinking Dushnikh Yal actually, and then onto the Ancestor Glade. Quick check on the map. Because it's down here, isn't it? Seems a shit not to pop over there, so we just follow that road all the way down. Hopefully the orcs can lend some support. Oh, and that's for the Myrisi'l razor. I'll collect the pieces up, but there's no way I'm giving it to that evil wizard.
Break the law in Markarth, and it's off to Sidna Mine with you.
I won't even break a sweat. Indigo was right about the madman's designs.
Staying safe, I hope.
Thinking about stealing any silver. If I see you sneaking off with even one speck of silver, I'll break your leg and throw you into the river.
Yes, Mullish.
That'll be the mine. I mean, the place looks great. I know some people don't like it, but I think it looks really, really amazing.
If you ever think of throwing meat at me, I will have you dragged off to Sidna Mine so fast the guards will yank those filthy arms of yours off.
What do I do to deserve such hatred? You give people good food and good prices, and all they do is insult you.
I'm sorry, is there some trouble here?
Need something? What can I do for you?
Don't try to haggle with me. Buy or leave.
Didn't happen to see the murder here yesterday. Yesterday, it was this morning in fact.
Do I look like a guide? Only thing I do is sell meat. Are you going to buy or not?
Dare I ask where this meat comes from?
Ah, now that is a good question.
Or perhaps my daughter
Where does
can make you
Hogni
an
get the
necklace?
finest, freshest meat from all over the Reach?
Sounds lovely.
The answer is simple. Orcs. There is a stronghold nearby whose hunters can butcher a deer in seconds. Now having an orc for a wife would be something, yes. Strong and bulky. Too bad they don't let people go beyond the walls. Let me show you where they are. Maybe they welcome you. Maybe they put an arrow in your face. Who knows?
Map updated. It would be helpful if they told me exactly where on the map it was updated.
Come back when you need more meat. Bring gold.
Bring gold.
Give
Are you sure you got nothing to say?
Need something?
What did you say to me?
Let me just check. It might have been Dushnikh Yal that he put on the map. Or it might be a different orc stronghold.
Reachman?
I said give me some meat. I'm hungry. And the Divines know you don't need more food in that.
You know what? This calls for a travelling song. Now, I wonder if we can get Indigo to sing while we're on horseback. Indigo.
I'm here for you.
An improvised song would be nice.
Fair enough. I will give it my best shot. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna try and get my
It was a
horse.
lovely day. My friend wanted to hear a song. I found a tune and then some words.
And I'll just pause you while I check where I'm going. That needs work.
My friend mounted up and I followed along.
Long.
We rode our steeds, heading I know not where. The smell of a steed is sometimes hard to bear. Our steeds are faithful and strong and kind. They may be dim, but I do not mind. When I'm with you, now my heart has a reason to care. We are a team you cannot ignore. We are hard to kill, but easy to adore. My steed is not fazed by the sight of gore. Music is in me, in every hair and every pore. Being with you is sometimes surreal, but being your friend is a really good deal. You hate spiders, that is a shame. Playing with spiders is my favorite game. Horses are beautiful, it is true. I am sure they think the same about me and you. Thank you very much for setting me free. My steed thinks you're great, we agree.
Can I just pause you there? Whoops. I need to double check myself before I go the wrong way.
Both champions, tough and brave. If you fight us, you are digging your
Your
own
own
grave.
grave.
My steed is happy that we are a team. If we see a zombie, my steed will not scream. There are more smells in the air than words in my head. I regret I must soon put this song to bed. I wish my steed would sing instead, but the idea of singing fills my steed with
dread.
That is that my mind is drained. But I hope that you were entertained.
I was indeed.
I fear that there is danger nearby. I will close my mouth.
Pygmy troll. That was not the quick jump off I was looking for.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Thank you, Indigo.
Really deadly pair.
Something on your mind?
Any thoughts on that pygmy troll?
I'm thinking, what is Mr. Dragonfly thinking?
Mr.
What's next?
Dragonfly is thinking, are we going the right way? We are indeed, it's just around the corner. Perfect timing for the song yet again.
Over here, I'll show you real.
I thought they were coming for me then. Time to prove our worth.
I'll have your head. This stronghold respects
No need
strength
to.
and strength alone.
I'll take the hide and the gold then. Hope that's okay. Some very interesting armor you've got there.
You speak to Borgug, chief of Dushnikh Yal.
Nice armor. So you're the chief?
Yes. I earned the right by slaying my father in single combat. One day, I will have a son who will challenge me when I become too old to lead, and the Stronghold will have a new chief. Until then, I alone have the right to have wives and children. It ensures our strength.
And a very poor family relationship. How do the orcs govern themselves?
The Code of Malakath. It is both tradition and law in the strongholds. Break the code, and you must pay blood price. The code is not written anywhere. It is known and carried on by the orcs, and all who live in the strongholds follow it. For an outlander, following it is simple. Do not steal or attack anyone in the stronghold, or be ready to pay in gold or blood.
Okay.
Fight well.
I was rather hoping you were going to say a bit more than that. Maybe if we go inside?
Be good.
What are you looking at? This better be good.
It looks like a fairly well-established orc stronghold. Let me check the local map. Nothing showing up. Maybe if we speak to some of the others.
What now? What do you want?
Not very talkative.
We honor the bravest fighters, but I have seen many types of bravery in my travels.
Gorbash the Iron Hand.
I used to wander the corners of Skyrim like you. I miss those days.
You miss the travelling?
I do. There's a freedom the roads give you that the Stronghold does not. But I have a place here, and I wouldn't want to dishonor my clan by leaving again like some young pup.
What do you do for the Stronghold?
Me? I'm Borgug's brother. I came back after serving many years in the Legion. By then Borgug had already become chief, and he welcomed me home as family, not as rival as his tradition.
You served in the Legion?
I did. I was known as Gorbash Gordushnik in those days, in honor of my homeland. Many orcs leave the Stronghold to join the Legion. They welcome our skill in battle and smithing, and we welcome the chance to see the world.
Okay, I'm not going to ask him to travel with me.
All right, then.
Let's try speaking with the chief or his wives.
You need steel? Speak to my forge wife, Jarl.
Very
Until
well.
next time.
Hello.
I am Borguk's favorite wife. He knows my beauty should be praised.
Need something?
No comment. Ah. Bit of a disappointment.
Myrble knows many poisons and cures if you need them. I am Borguk's mother, and wise woman to our tribe, Outlander.
And you know many poisons, apparently.
Orc poisons are to be feared, if you wish to trade.
This is the kind of place where men are men, and so are the women.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Oh, yeah. And I think I went down a net total of 6,000 gold with all the recent crafting that I've been doing. Well, I'll collect up all the ingredients. Useful to have.
This land feels twisted. I'm surprised my father didn't want to live out here.
It's interesting that
What
Savannah's
now?
got something to say about the Reach. Let's go check out the temple. I'm not going to stand in there in case I get struck down. Excuse me. Anything to say?
So what now?
Fair enough.
Right behind you.
I work the forge with my mother, Jarl. We mine our own ore and shape our own.
Right, I think we've done everything we can do here, Indigo. I was rather hoping for a bit more support. Any
No.
thoughts?
Right now, my mind is a dried up riverbed.
Very well then, what I suggest we do is head on down to the Ancestor Glade. So the quickest way is probably going to be to carriage there, all over to Falkreach. So let's head off.
Yeah.
Right, off to Old Hroldan. Should I pop inside just to see if there's anything interesting going on inside? I think I should, especially if I'm waiting for the rest to turn up.
Ah, a visitor. Old Hroldan Inn has hundreds of years of history, friend.
You want a drink?
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
Let's have a quick look. I'll just take your sweet rolls, thank you very much.
Bye.
Let's have a word with the innkeeper. You look new.
Tidings, Sirrah. My name is Asteria, a traveling bard on her way to Markarth.
Did you clean the linens yet?
If you would like to hear a song, do not hesitate to make a
Smells
request.
like stale beer.
I require no coin or patronage for my services. All I ask in return is the following favor. Should my verse
Go on.
please you, then I would be most gracious if you spread word of my song to the citizens of the Reach.
You have yourself a deal. If your song is true, I will gladly spread news of your prowess.
It's good to see that there are those in Skyrim who still speak with grace and live with honor.
Why not perform in Markarth?
Bards are quite territorial, and there are many in Markarth who already call the Silver Blood Inn their home. In Old Hroldan, I can ply my trade without having to contend for the floor. There's also the advantage of novelty. Just as a meal is most delicious when one's hunger is at its peak, the emotion of a song is best felt by those with virgin ears. Although I must confess, I do like the atmosphere of a traditional Nord inn. I love warm beds and homely smells, and also jewels, although I suppose one of those three has nothing to do with Old Hroldan.
My friend says it smells of old beer, but you mentioned playing in other provinces.
I hail from Cyrodiil, but I've plied my trade in Hammerfell and High Rock, and have tales to tell from each.
Last time you said he was fighting for the Empire.
Okay.
Yep, sure he's doing well there.
I'd like to hear a tale about thieves and nobles.
I am but a humble bard, and know nothing of either. Yet as a bard I can craft you a tale. This story begins in a Dwemer city, ruled not by kings, chieftains, or jarls, but by the people, so that no mortal may rule over another. However, where there is no throne, a mine owner seeks to build one, smelted from ore wrought by slaves. Slaves to debt, and slaves to a mistake, as there is no abolition for criminals and the poor. Until next time.
Any chance of a song?
How can I help you?
I'd like to make a request.
As you wish. What would you like me to play?
Yum, yum, yum. A sweet roll never disappoints.
I would like to hear The Age of Oppression.
A good request.
Let's speak to the innkeeper.
Old Hroldan is the stone that the Empire's history is built on. You'll be looking to rent Tiber Septim's room, I take it?
You've got my attention. Tiber Septim's room?
That's right. In the Second Era, Tiber Septim himself led the army that conquered Old Hroldan from the barbarians of the Reach. Septim would later found the empire that united Tamriel, but his first known battle and victory was right here. And this inn has the very bed the great general slept in on his first night as Old Hroldan's liberator, as good as it was hundreds of years ago.
That's some great wood. God, they charge you more in Solitude. I'll take it. I probably won't sleep in it, but I'll take it.
Have a good rest. It's the big room with the double bed.
I'm looking for work.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
But let's see the room first. It's that big guy. You are showing me to the bed?
Don't underestimate my son, Schoolie. He may look young, but he can handle any drunks we get.
I'm looking for work. Any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Thank you
Until
very much.
next time.
Kill the leader of Deepwood Redoubt. Let's have a quick check of that. Not do anything. Fair enough. Well, and I've got another bounty one here actually. Might be old. Hallmark. Okay. Excuse me, Indigo.
Okay, I will try not to start any trouble.
No, please move back.
No problem. Moving.
See, that's how it's done.
Anything else you need?
Let's check out this room. Funny, it looks like pretty much every other bed in Skyrim. But I suppose he didn't bring his bed with him, so it would have been like any other bed in Skyrim. Right. Let's get on down to Falkreach.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
I would very much like to go to Falkreach.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Enjoyed the clear blue skies and the warm weather. It's probably going to be pouring down by the time we get to Falkreach. It's not raining yet, but give it 5 minutes. What was all the spoiled meat? You know what? That's probably my fault. Having realistic needs and diseases installed, food that you don't eat eventually spoils. I probably threw it down there hoping it would disable itself, and obviously it has not. I must have been very drunk at the time. Speaking about a strong drink,
always sneaking about.
Let's pop into Deadman's drink.
What do you want?
Nothing you can give me, I'm sure.
What do you want?
Make it quick.
That
Come on
was
in.
some
Warm food, warm drinks, and warm
stool
beds.
change. Well done.
Yes.
You're a very colourful chap. Hello. It looks like you're preparing to travel.
It is so, stranger. Khajiit will step on the warm sands of our homeland soon. I am Karina.
Right.
What should I call you?
Do you do this often?
Packing up? Indeed. Many caravans travel along the moon paths, but as your caravan only takes the moon path from elsewhere to Skyrim.
What are these? I'm talking to the Khajiit here. You must have a problem with Khajiit. What are these moon paths?
Some Raimyr kept a journal about our travels. Should you find it, you will know. You can read, yes?
I can read. I don't want to go to elsewhere just this second, and I'd rather not announce my presence, so it was nice talking to you.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone.
Certainly a strong Imperial presence in here, and Salmor. Special Squad Officer. I might have to make my excuses very soon in case I get recognised.
We will take back our home. Down
Short bones,
the
handsome man in front of me.
kings, on the day of your death.
Need something?
Drink and we'll sing.
Welcome to I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
I'd like some...
Drink for the thirsty,
ale.
food for the hungry.
I'll have a quick ale to keep up appearances, and then I think I'll
You hear any juicy gossip in town?
disappear
Sure to
before the Thalmor recognise me.
share it with me.
Wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Well, I wouldn't complain if we could string together a few sunny days now and then.
Yep. It's not sunny much in
That was a
Falkreach.
tasty sweet roll. I wish I had more.
Yes?
I just gave you 2 sweet rolls. You need to cut down. You'll get one fit into
Yes?
your armour.
Yes?
Time to make our excuses. There's Arissa. Right. That's where we're going. Just kind of have to follow it around to the left and somehow figure that out. I'll stay off the horse. It's gonna rain.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
always strikes me as being a bit humid in Falkreath, and like lots of insects about, lots of biting insects. That's the kind of the impression it gives me. Really does feel like a completely different kind of environment. No, I need to go. If I go all the way down to Pine Watch, I can make my way up there. That's probably going to be the most sensible thing to do. Otherwise, I need to somehow make my way across those mountains, which doesn't seem very likely. So I think I will need my horse, in fact. It's a bit further than I originally thought. Come on, horsey. That, ladies and gentlemen, is convenient horses for you. Whoa, girl! Whoa!
Yeah.
Let's pick up the pace. And that's the quest we did for the Dawnbreak over there for Meridian. Meridian. No. A little bit further. Bandits. Good. I'm needing a bit of practice.
Ah!
You miss.
This is not a game, you ugly fool.
Another one bites the dust. Count one more, people. The traps need work. Come on, hero. Jump up the very small slope. Alciv violently explodes. What was that?
Come on, you witless wonder, give me your best. I think this is
more?
what we were born to do.
That depressing?
Depressing.
Surely that's all of them. It was a very impressive setup for like 2 bandits.
Fight!
Where'd you come from?
Christ. That was a mistake.
Steel, damn it!
Need to get some healing hands on you, Zola.
A shame you will not learn from this.
How are you feeling?
Something on your mind?
That'll be bony. That's enough. Here's the pass up here. Let's get going. And I think I'm going to change my arrows to something a bit more substantial. What we got up here?
Did you hear something?
I thought they looked like travellers, but I guess not. One for you. Oh, good! Slow-mo kill Indigo.
Why you smear? You will pay for that?
Oh. See, I normally would have let go there, but I didn't want to hit Indigo in the back of the head again. Boom!
Done and done.
But when you're this good, you don't have to. You don't need a second chance. It makes me thinking they were just harmless travellers. Lunar Lorcan. It's about a god. Let's have a quick scan of this. Is this about how the moons are made out of the body of the god Lorcan? Yes, I do believe it is. Fox skin. Improve the caster's warmth rating by 10 points for 150 seconds. Okay. I think the one I've got is already better than that, however. Now what would that be under? It's called Suze. Oh no! 10 for 30 seconds, or actually I thought that was more than 10. Where did that go? I wish there was a way to remove spells from your list so it didn't clutter it up. Right, checking behind the waterfall.
I know what you have been told. A friend is worth more than gold. I'd rather be poor with a friend at my side than be alone and oversupplied.
Nice little improvised song there. It's a good waterfall, this. Right, let's see if we can get to this Ancestor Glade before it pours down. I need to head back onto the track. Getting a bit turned around. Where is this place? There it is. And it's getting dark. What time is it? Oh, it's only 17 minutes past 6 PM. It really is threatening to absolutely throw it down. And it's getting snowy. may need to change gear soon. That's where I need to go. It's a nice view. Right, I think I'm going to have to get my weakened gravity out here. Should help things a bit. A gale howls across the mountain path. So I'm right on it. Ah, here we go. And another campsite. Which obviously belongs to someone. Right, come forward. No idea what to expect on the inside. Keep your wits about you. And your weapons at hand.